All right, Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rikar Kadash.
Double honor to apostles and elders of Bishop Israel, Salaki, and GMS. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there listening to truth and sincerity. Shalom to the elect, children alike. We back out here prophesying once again the downfall of Esau's kingdom.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. As you can see, Russia is in the news again. Karas on the video. And, you know, they reminded America they got Satan too, and they can hit any area in the United States at this current motherfucking time. Right? Mm-hmm. And because we understand that day, I was going to show them the video. He sent it on the group chat.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. So we sitting here and we here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. You can slide over this if you can.
Okay.
We here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. See, we got this beautiful ocean behind us, which will become a desert.
Yeah.
The United States is saying they are watching and concerned that something bigger is beginning to unfold in the Baltics between NATO, Russia, and Ukraine. Now, this comes as the past couple of days, Russia has been doing nuclear drills, and we are now hearing they are positioning and moving nuclear munitions towards Belarus. Now, this comes as NATO is concerned that there could be a nuclear attack coming very soon against Ukraine, and has warned that the results will be devastating.
Right, so y'all can see Russia.
Minister has warned the United States that Russia.
Like 25 and like 14.
For many nations, breaking news to serve themselves.
25?
Yeah, yeah.
No, okay, she started 15.
Okay. It's Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 15. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad, because the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand, and made all the nations drink unto whom the Lord Yahweh Shai has sent me."
Yeah, kind. What is that cup? Slavery. Mm-hmm. The nations have to get slavery paid back to what they did. My left sign. No, they got to get paid back to what they did to the 12 tribes of Israel, which is right here on this sign. See that? These cargo slave ships, the transatlantic, the back and forward, the killing of the indigenous, the alligator bait, the whipping, the hanging, the burning. You know what I'm saying? The immaterial moves, but they still moving, pushing today. All these things have to be paid back. And the Dutch East Indies companies with the Amalekites, the Zionist Jews, they was had a big heavy hand. They name stayed when Columbus came over to America from Spain with the authority of Isabella and Ferdinand. He also did the same thing. He took natives back to England with him, and you had the nobility up in England being shipped into the slave quarters back into Jamaica, Haiti, and that's why it was called the transatlantic slave trade. So the cup now is coming back to you guys. Who? You Edomites, you Ishmaelites, you Elamites, you Hamites. Who else are there? Oh, you Ammonites, and Moabites, Amalekite, and who else? I miss anybody? That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
See that? Yeah. Y'all got it coming back, and it's a little bit more.
Kind. It says, verse 18. It says, "To wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and astonishment and hissing and a curse as it is this day. It says, Pharaoh king of Egypt and his servants and his princes and all his people and all the mingled people and all the kings of the land of Uz And all
Yeah,
of okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, the Romans.
Okay.
Because at the same time that's going on in you other nations, it's being prepped for destruction and slavery. See that's what this ICBM missile right here is about. This mushroom cloud. This America will be destroyed. We prophesying to our people and trying to explain to them to come back to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah, and let go of the false gods like Jesus Christ, Buddha, and these different other religions that y'all worship, like Semiramis and Talmud. See that? Yep. Dr. York and these different gods on here, Scientology. See that? Y'all all into the government, y'all into the Baphomet. See, y'all into these crafts, and y'all throw up these symbols through y'all propaganda machine agents and shit that y'all pay off. That's in music, in television, theater, art, everything. Y'all leave shit unturned, boy.
You just had that rapper, his name Ludfo. He wanted like the newer generation of rapper. He said he stopped rapping because they tried to get him into a cult. Yeah. He said he wasn't with. He said he loved God too much. He ain't with that. And they said, you know, his music is influencing, you know, the kids to be out here gang banging, shooting, and killing each other.
Yeah. So there you go.
God.
So the line is being drawn, and you have to stand up for what you believe in these evil days. Mm-hmm. Either you're gonna stand for evil and get rewarded for it, or you're gonna stand for righteousness and get rewarded for it. It just ain't gonna be on the front end, it's gonna be on the back end. They get nails on the front end right now. So okay.
This is the Romans chapter was that 8 and okay, yeah, okay. 8 chapter 8 verse 19. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Shai."
Right, see that? So for Israel to find out who the elect is, and the elect will be doing what? Prophesying.
Yeah.
They waiting on that relief, so Babylon and Esau and the other nations, the heathen nations, they can get their reward. But we here, and y'all doing everything y'all can to stop. You got agents, you got sellouts, see that? You got bug outs. You got new proselytes. See that? You got a lot of blasphemy going on. A lot of whoredom going on. Witchcraft going on. All within the ministry.
Yeah.
Gotta watch these motherfuckers.
This is it says, because verse 21, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh Shai.
Right, and what's 1 Corinthians 15 and like 38, some shit. But what is that talking about? The glory. What glory? Getting the new heavenly bodies. See that? Coming from this corruptible to incorruptible, becoming Super Saiyan-like, Superman-like. Like all power like. Yeah, we finna get power.
Oh, I see 37 about the spiritual.
Yeah.
Body. Okay. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 37.
All power.
It says, "And that which soweth, thou sowest not that body that shall be will bear grain. It may chance of wheat or of some other grain. Mm-hmm. But Yahweh giveth it a body as it had pleased him, and to every seed his own body."
Yep.
But Yahweh Shai giveth it a body at Flocka. I read the same one over. So all the flesh is not the same flesh.
Yep.
But there's one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Right. Right now we from the ground, terrestrial, and we going to celestial, which is power. Isaiah 40:31. Yeah, which is all power. That's what we going. We gonna transition from this to all power.
Yeah.
And we gonna do something when we get all power too.
This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. It says, "But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Shai."
And that's what we doing. See that? We patiently waiting on Yahweh Shai. And as we patiently wait, we gotta tell the message. We gotta tell the message.
Shall renew their strength.
Right, see that? We're gonna renew our strength. And what's gonna happen?
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
Right, we're gonna be able to fly like Superman. Kyle, all power.
They shall run.
Right. Yep.
And not be weary.
See that? We're gonna run and not get weary. That's like Flash.
They shall walk and not faint.
Right, because you're gonna need a supernatural power for what's coming.
It's back in Romans chapter 15, verse I'll read 40 again. It says, there are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun and another glory of the moon.
Yeah, everybody got their portion. So we're gonna go from this terrestrial to celestial. We're gonna go to kicking y'all ass. And why we gonna do that? Because the earnest expectation is waiting on the manifestations of the sons of God. And while all that's taking place, 2 Peter's, this taking place. And this is who we talking to.
Yep.
And, oh yeah, we're gonna put the names on it too.
It's 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people.
Like Nate, like TDJ.
Yeah.
See that? Have you ever been swallowed?
Right.
Nigga ain't been around since that shit came out. And you notice all them guys disappeared. General Yohana, Nate, have you ever been swallowed? You notice that all the leaders of the organizations, they disappeared?
Yeah, This is
Genesis.
This is even as there, man. Even as there shall be false teachers among you,
Genesis.
who privately shall bring in damnable heresies,
Genesis.
even denying the Lord that bought
Genesis.
them.
They doing that right fucking now.
Yep. It says, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
That's what y'all bringing. See that? We patiently waiting upon the Lord. So while we can renew our strength, you dumbass niggas is doing this. So good luck. But we gonna tell you about it.
Yep. The scriptures say mark on what's called division. So that's what we do. We put pinpointing who to look out for. And
right.
If you fall,
we gotta warn the flock.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that next. Ezekiel 3.
Okay. It says verse 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways.
Right, and it's a lot of y'all following. But we still gonna tell y'all and cover our ass.
It says, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
And we got the truth.
Yep.
And y'all call us evil, but we got the truth.
Yep. It says, and through covetousness.
Yep, that's why they always passing that money around. That's why the sister just left, was going in detail how much they be extorting and shit.
Yeah.
And how they had the building fund and they said they was gonna do it. She actually did a live taping of herself walking back over there on the same street they was on where they had the school and showing how they had them in the worst neighborhood ever. IUIC was doing this shit. And how they kept pressuring them for donations every week. And the dude was so strict, he was like a tyrant. And the scriptures speak on you not being heirs over Yahweh Shah house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't supposed to be like no, you know what I'm saying? That's your man. Look, this ain't our show, this Yahweh Shah show.
Yep.
We just his service, so we supposed to be subject to one another. What's that? It's something 5 and 1. It's in my mind. Is it 2 Peter?
Let me see that.
I'm jumping a lot.
Let me see. First.
Yeah, first. 5. Damn, I act like I can't fucking look. I'm sitting there looking at you like, look, what the fuck are you looking at him for? Yeah, because I know it was. Yeah, it's was it James? Been a while since I used that one. Y'all gotta give us a minute.
Yeah, Kyle.
We gonna find out. Like we always do with this. I'm all this fucked up.
About being subject to one another.
Yeah. Our shit ain't scripted, buddies.
Okay, it's Ephesians 5 and 21.
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
Say Ephesians.
Yeah, yep. 5 and 21.
All right. Ephesians 5 and 21. It says, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. Wait.
No, that's some of the.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like. I said, we was close, buddy.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know why I got timid. That's what I really got. How much I try to put it up. I'm really able to get that motherfucker quick. You know, certain scriptures you don't use them so fucking long.
Yeah, kind of. Let's see the first.
Oh, here it is. I got it.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch it up. No, this ain't it. Damn. I can't find it. Fuck it, look, there we go. Oh, well, you got your phone.
Yeah, kind of.
Just put in damn, how did it look? I forgot what the fuck I was talking
Yeah,
about.
well, it gave me like Ephesians 5, 1 Peter 3, but them, I checked those. That's talking about the husband and wife.
Okay.
And the elders.
All right, okay. Yeah, let's stay on where we was.
Okay.
I'm
got
jumping too much in you guys. I was trying to go somewhere, y'all.
What was it? Romans? Yeah.
Expectation. Yeah, I was trying to go somewhere. That shit happens sometimes.
Back in Romans chapter 8.
Well, second Peter.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 Peter.
Yeah, y'all the false proselytes. Around this motherfucker.
Okay, this 2 Peter chapter 2, and I was at I'll read two over again. It says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, and through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you.
Yeah, that's what they did out of y'all. They sold everything that ain't nailed down. That's all they do all day to y'all.
It says, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and the damnation slumbereth not.
Well, this shit is coming quick.
Yeah.
Push that chip real quick.
Yep. Then IURC, I gotta explain to y'all congregation about that not being a mark. So y'all say, this is what y'all say.
Good luck with that one.
It says verse 4. For if the Most High Yahweh Shai spare not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and deliver them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. And spare not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those after shall live ungodly.
Yeah. So all y'all who supporting the LGBT, y'all support these ways of these Edomites and these devil worshippers. Y'all finna, hey, Satan too. Yeah, Moab.
Yep.
15 minutes. Russia's gonna shoot them missiles.
And you can't play neutral to all that LGBT shit too, because the scriptures say,
Play neutral.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. You cool with that? You ain't with it, but you okay with it. Your ass getting killed too.
Yeah. That's just how it is.
What is that? Okay. It's verse 7. It says, "It delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day."
Yeah. So y'all gotta just pay attention to what the scripture is talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we encounter and experience here in Babylon the Great. That's why you just make sure you keep yourself clean and away from those unclean people and things.
Yeah.
Stay away from them. Let them have them conversations at work, at school, well. They want to do their little baseball games and their little football and all that. Let them have that.
This is verse 9. It says, "The Lord knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished."
So a lot of people is being reserved for the day of judgment. Judgment day. That's what they're being reserved for.
God. It says, "But chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities."
Right? And that's what Alazar and them did. He's like, fuck Ariad when he thought he passed and all that.
Yep.
Revealed himself. They had that Passover. They was at the booty shaking club. Like, y'all just go on and on with y'all debauchery.
God. Like he just started, he waxed worse after he said that about Ariana.
Yep. So did.
God. It says, "Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusations against them before the Lord Yahushua Shai. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not."
Right, see that? Y'all trying to break the scriptures down in Genesis, wrestling with breakdowns and trying to come up with new breakdowns to subvert the hearing. And it ain't working.
God.
Yeah, not working.
Now the UFOs ain't the chariots of the Lord. Like, come on, man.
Right. What would you guys think of next?
You can't. Explain Ezekiel 3.
Yeah.
It says, verse 13, it says, receive the reward of unrighteousness as they that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime.
That's what y'all got coming.
It says,
y'all playing in the daytime, y'all drunken and rioting. Yeah, y'all with that Bacchus spirit. That's what that is.
God.
Every weekend, especially this one, it's a 4-day. So they really finna get turned.
Mm-hmm. It says, spots they are in blemishes, sporting themselves their own deceivings while they feast with you.
Right. See that? Showing off their new whips online. They got new clothes.
Yep.
Come shop with them.
Yep.
They sporting themselves. All in vain.
God. Alazar already said on his videos, like, you don't see me show more fashion and my hats and my gear that I be wearing. Like, you know, you done with. We just use you as an example now.
Right.
We talking
Not
to
yeah, right. Yeah. That's why you had an example.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what happened when you fall off.
Yeah, yep. He went back into the world. He want to do podcasts and get on podcasts talking about his personal business and all that.
Like the rest of the guys made they lots of
yeah, yep.
no jumping and all that shit.
Yeah.
On there just bringing people up and like gossiping like women.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Podcasters.
Yeah,
because think about it, they not sharing any information. They're not building nobody up. They gossiping. You went to a gossip call.
Yeah.
Shay Club, that's a gossip call.
Yeah, yo.
That nigga ain't interviewing nobody. That nigga gossip.
God.
So gossip ass out of here. Trash.
Man.
They got it though. They want to be on that Queen of Heaven effeminate ass shit.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get the Queen of Heaven effeminate burnt Chris.
God.
Y'all wish y'all finna burn this lady up.
Yep.
Burn.
Yep.
That's why if you don't get that power, you out of here.
It's over. Yep.
And guess what? I wouldn't believe in no chariot either.
Yeah.
If I was him.
Yeah.
Get what's the cherry gonna do to his ass.
God.
That Nehemiah one or something. It's like one of them motherfuckers right there in there. Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was him, I wouldn't want to believe in these motherfuckers either. Shit, need to get the one that say he gonna hit all the wires. Which one I just say?
Nehemiah.
Okay. I know I can get it. I just got
God.
it. It's right at the beginning of that motherfucker too. Yeah, like 3. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Something right here. This Nahum 2 and 3. The shield of the mighty man is made red. The valiant men are in scarlet. The chariot shall be with flaming torches in the day of his preparation. And the fig tree shall be terrible shaken. The chariot shall rage in the streets. They shall just one against another in the broad ways. They shall seem like torches. They shall run like lightning. See that?
God.
Seem like torches and run like lightning. See that?
God.
So if you ain't got no power, you out of here.
Yeah. Yep.
See that?
Yep.
So he doing the Hellcat, all that retarded shit. Y'all ass out of here. See
God.
that? Do no, I got it right here. This Habakkuk 3 and 8. It say, was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was the anger against the rivers? Was the wrath against the sea? That thou didst ride upon thou horses and with thou chariots of salvation. See that? Because Yahweh coming back in the chariot.
Yeah.
And that's how he gonna bring the salvation through the chariot. But at the same time as salvation coming, he gonna also be laser beaming. What the hell they call it? Optic beam ass?
I think so. Like optic beam.
Right, he gonna optic beam y'all ass.
God.
Which got the strength of suns and shit. The
Yeah.
optic beam. Remember we was looking it up, we can't even say the damn number. That motherfucker said ZU some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck is that? That optic power motherfucker.
Right.
Cyclops y'all ass. But no, y'all wish y'all coming back and the chariot's gonna be laser beaming y'all ass.
Yep.
And Alazar and what's the other two guys' name?
Hassad and
Hakar. Yeah, y'all finna get laser beam too. So if I was y'all, I wouldn't want to believe no motherfuckers either.
That's why they want to still keep putting. It's too late for y'all. Y'all still keep pushing that all the other nations get saved.
Christianity.
Yep.
That's what y'all pushing.
Yeah.
Y'all pushing white supremacy again.
Everybody
got that pimp juice.
Everybody be saved. Then you say Yahweh Shai ain't the name.
There it goes, step by step.
Yup. And now the UFOs is not the chariots of Israel. What y'all gonna come with next? But y'all already been revealed, so only elect not gonna fall after you guys. Y'all been revealed. Y'all keep having these debates and shit.
Right.
Trying to debate. Y'all don't want to debate nobody. Starting with the apostles of GMS, but they not gonna debate y'all because y'all low level dudes. They just
and we know y'all openly sold out.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't trying to hide it. Y'all ain't wait a year or two. Y'all ain't trying to come a little bit side crab walking, hitting the back door. Y'all just straightforward, nigga. We sold out.
Yeah.
Like damn.
And that's how you know it ain't working for y'all no more, cause you guys years back y'all got old videos of y'all admitting to the other nations.
And remember he said that one was convicted his own self.
Yeah.
We make a video where we change everything, and you best believe we sold out. And now he doing it. He actually made that video saying that about himself.
God.
Dumbass. I bet the FBI made sure that was erased. CIA motherfucker.
Yeah,
nigga stupid. But we already seen it.
Yep.
So like you said, they already chose on themselves. Dumbasses.
You can't do nothing against the truth, but before it.
So y'all do y'all thing, Judas.
Yep.
Y'all got it. Got that bag.
God. It's verse 14, it says, having eyes full of adultery, and they cannot cease from sin. It's like back in 2 Peter 2 and 14. It says, having eyes full of adultery, and they cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practices.
That's what they doing.
God.
They see that? They can't help but get paid and teach a lie and subvert people from the kingdom.
God.
See that? And that's why they don't believe in the chariots. Because they're going to get their ass laser beam.
Yep.
I won't believe in no shit that's from the laser beam you.
It says, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray.
See?
God.
They forsaken the right way.
Yep.
They went astray. But they had it once upon a time. That's why he made that video saying, if I change everything, then you best believe you've been sold out. And then he ended up doing this shit.
God. It says, following the way of Balaam, the son of Besor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness.
Yeah, see that? That's why he couldn't help make that video being in that new cheeky head.
Yeah, yeah.
He couldn't help it. He had to jack that head up a couple times, big head ass.
God, he definitely did.
Right, 7/1/4 hat ran.
Yeah.
Normal head, big head.
And he did the video exclusively. You see the camera coming up sideways while he's sitting in there, and they zoom in on him. Yeah, he was proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
This
I love the wages of unrighteousness showing that shit off, that $85,000 cheap.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Them niggas ain't got no $85,000 to not gonna cheat like that.
Come.
Ain't nobody buying them weak ass Paul Wright is the one that you say have no authority, dumbass nigga.
Come. It says, verse 16, but was rebuked for his iniquity, the dumbass speaking.
Right, you see that dumbass nigga? No, it's
The
talking
spirit-
about a donkey, but
Yeah, yeah.
that was right on time.
It was. It was. God. It says, the dumb ass speaking with man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet. These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with the tempest,
Yeah, that's who they have become.
to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. Dang.
There you go. They finished.
God.
Yeah, they finished. You play with your Yahweh money, you done, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you sold out and took the bag.
Oh.
Shit.
It says, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who lived in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption.
Okay. They act like they teaching people the truth.
Yep.
We believe in y'all and them evil guys at GMS, who we all learned everything from, and now we changing everything. But
God.
you know, them evil rapist guys, and
Yeah.
you know, they believe in these UFOs that don't exist, and everybody can be saved. You can't exclude people out.
It says, for of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage. For after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai,
Because they did. They once was teaching the right way.
God.
Nate was too. You know, Johanna was too.
Yep.
They all
Broke down the
just
name and everything.
Yep. They all went astray.
It says, Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, they are again entangled therein. And overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
Right. So them niggas worse.
God. It says, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness.
Yeah, it'd been better if you'd never even learned this.
God. God.
That's how much the Lord gonna kick your ass out.
Yeah, yeah. So, then after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her walling in the mire.
Yeah, y'all went drunk. Y'all fat ass kids ass right back in the dirt.
God.
Just got cleaned up, washed up, and went right back to the dirt. Well, you like that old dog that just threw up and licking it right back up.
God. It's like walking.
Y'all disgusting.
Yeah, yep. Y'all went and put the chains right back on your damn hands. They got taken off.
Right, and locked yourself back in the cave,
Yeah.
and then threw the guard key and woke him up. And said, "No, I'm standing here."
Yep. Damn. Oh, that was
Ezekiel.
Oh yeah.
3. Because we trying to warn y'all. That's all we trying to do.
It's verse 17.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me."
And that's what we've been doing.
God.
But y'all around here going with the false guys, and y'all lying, or y'all doing your own thing. But that's why we clean the blood off our hands.
Yeah. It says, "When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand."
See that? So we commanded to come out here, teach this Bible, this truth, to our people's salvation, to the other nations' destruction, so we can get the blood off our hands and show them the right way and how to serve the Lord.
It's lucky. That showed that you guys don't, that all y'all sold out, y'all don't have no fear, because that scripture right there, that should put some fear in y'all. Y'all got this truth, and y'all went and sold out, and don't even care that you still got their blood on your hands, because you pushing forth the wickedness, and when you know better. It says, verse 19, "Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul."
That's what we doing.
Yep, calm.
So that's it. That's what we doing. Shit, fuck it.
It says, again, "When a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not," and y'all don't do that amongst each other. Like you got the guy from ISUPK, like Apostle Gabar said, like, do Johanna believe in that Moses fell out the truth? Do Cesario believe that? Because if y'all not in one accord, y'all should be getting on that man for saying that on that video. I mean, if y'all are at one accord, so like, it says, verse 21, "Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also thou hast delivered thy soul."
There you go. It's cut.
Yep.
So that's what we do, shit. We make sure we warn y'all ass that we deliver ourselves. So that's on y'all after that.
God.
Shit. We point out who the false is. We answering your questions. Come on the comment board. See what we be at.
Yep.
Downtown racing right now. Yeah, well, we always on the comment boards too.
God. Video all over YouTube, starting with the apostles on down, is you find it, or the answer to all of the scriptures in there.
God, y'all.
The apostles done broke everything down.
Like everything.
God. The chariots. It's like earlier I did say Ezekiel 3, I mean Ezekiel 1 about the chariots. I had to correct that. Yeah, but yeah. Man, it's really no excuse for y'all sellouts now. Y'all don't have no fear of the Lord in y'all. The scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Yep.
And y'all had got this wisdom and read upon Ezekiel 3 where the blood is gonna be on your hand, and y'all choose to still go out there and sell out.
So that's why you're gonna be destroyed.
Yep, kind.
Change.
Okay. This James chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you."
Yeah, which is the miseries.
It says, "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
And we witnessing that now. The gas prices steady going up, the food prices still going up, and the elites are still racking in 100-fold, while our jobs are stagnating and losing.
It says in so like I read it over. And the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud. It says, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Right, they came up with every reason in the world to stop people from having good pensions, vacation, health insurance, good health insurance. Nowadays, people working full-time jobs, and their health insurance so bad, they trying to figure out how to go on the state or pay out of pocket or find other hospitals that'll take their insurance. That's why they always now, when you get the insurance, they always saying, oh, is it in your network? Is it in your network? Meaning it's in your goddamn brain. Money. Because the insurance companies, they don't even want to, they take their money from you every paycheck, but they don't want to pay these hospital bills. And the hospitals know it.
So this verse 5, it says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter.
Yeah.
Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you.
He does not resist you. Yeah. You get whatever you want to us. The sneaky experiment, the hanging, the skin grafting at these medical colleges and institutions that you created. You use the black bodies as a test experiment where you didn't use any anesthesia when it came to cutting on them or doing a birth, and even had that little stigma in the hospital that, oh, because you black, you more tolerant to pain. That's where that came from. And it showed you how all these racial profiling type of medical stereotypical medical ways on how they view us came from horrendous things that was done to our ancestors. That has been swept under the rug. As soon as you go to these universities, you find out these things that happening to your ancestors at the university. Like the one little girl, she was at Cambridge or somewhere, and she became a professor. She found out that they had the remains of the slaves that used to work there, and they had slaves that was actually slaves when the colleges first were started. And they kept their remains and used them for how you say it, prompts and shit when it comes to the health class and shit.
Yeah.
So she was trying to make sure she get that taken out. You know, trying to do little things that Jake is finding out, the horrendous things that Esau been doing to them, you know, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I went on my little thing.
It's verse 7. Be patient therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord, Yahushua Shai. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain.
Yeah. That's what we waiting on, you know, it's that patiently wait. Saints are patiently wait. Here is the patience of the saints.
It says, be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren.
See that? Grudge not one against another. We're not supposed to be arguing, bickering, and fighting. So forth. That's why Elder Lamar gave out that decree, like, things happening in camps. Why the fuck you are sending and telling other camps way across country?
Yeah,
First one supposed to know is your heads of your camp. Y'all supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Then down the line. Y'all supposed to deal with it.
Yeah, well.
Not be gossiping and talking about what other, so don't do that.
It says, lest ye be condemned Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, afflictions, and of patience.
Right, see that? So you gotta have patience, suffering, and affliction. So that's what's coming with this word. And that's what's coming to this world. Especially Babylon the Great.
Yep.
So none of us are exempt from these. So just get your mind ready and prep, shit. That's really it. Yeah, get your mind ready and prep. That's what's happening. Esau finna come in like a flood, and we all know that shit. So we ain't gonna act like we stuck on stupid.
It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have.
I was gonna bring Job up.
God.
Yeah, the patience of Job. Remember, he lost everything, but what ended up happening?
Yep.
He got double fold everything.
God.
So some stuff you gotta let go. If it's distracting you or messing with you, don't give a fuck if it's a job, woman, your dog. You gotta cut yourself off sometimes.
God.
Tell yourself, sit your ass down.
Yep. Your greatest enemy is yourself.
Yep.
It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord Yahweh Shai is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
See that? Very pitiful and of tender mercy.
God.
So we know how Yahweh Shai come into this world. And we don't want none of that smoke.
God.
So because we don't want none of that smoke, we want the mercy part of the Lord.
Yeah.
The healing part.
Yep.
The motherfucking Psalms 91.
God.
See that?
God.
We want to see them on that end.
Yeah,
With the healing
yeah.
in the wing. We don't want them coming through with them chariots, thrusting, zapping. No, hell no.
God.
He said those that don't want me to rule over, bring them in front of me. So no, I'm straight on that. So you Muslims, y'all in trouble.
Yep. Yep.
And don't even think about Esau, little redhead ass. You know he finished.
God. It's verse 12. It says, but above all things, my brethren, swear not neither by heaven, neither by earth, neither by any other oath.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Isaiah 63 and 1. Yeah. Esau was finished.
It's Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. It says, who is that coming from Edom, with dyed garments from Basra? This is that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Yeah.
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
Right. Y'all be sure gonna tread these Edomites down.
God. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there is none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
What he said.
God. God.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. This how I want to meet him. Psalms 63.
63.
I mean 91.
Okay. God.
Yeah, I want to meet him like this. I ain't trying to meet him on y'all end.
This Psalm chapter 91, verse 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
Right, which is in what we doing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the secret place. Because y'all don't even know the temple is being built right now, goofy asses.
God.
Y'all let the Edomites tell y'all the third temple gonna come after the rapture and all. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? You don't let these retarded ass Edomites got you with a floating city that's a cube and shit.
Yeah.
Some cyborg shit out of Star Wars and shit.
God.
Captain Kirk. Oh my goodness.
It says, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust.
See, that's how I'm trying to meet the Lord. I don't know how y'all trying to meet the Lord, but I'm trying to get to the Lord on the good side. What he say, kiss the son lest he be angry?
Yep.
Man, I ain't messing with that grown man. We finna remind you ain't nothing but a woman.
God.
The terror that's finna come upon this earth, y'all finna get reminded that it is a God.
Yep.
And you finna see him. He said, we're gonna show him real quick.
God. Give me a moment.
Yeah, just a little bit more, then let's show him.
Okay.
It's time to reveal God.
It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Yeah. And what's that? The missiles.
Yeah.
Man, when Russia shoot Satan 2, see this, that's gonna disappear right there. That whole ocean. Think about that for 1 minute. The kinetic energy that it takes of an intercontinental ballistic missile, Satan 2, 5 of those, it'll dry up all this water right here. That whole ocean, gone. It's gonna be gone.
Right.
Y'all gotta figure that out.
Yeah. how that would even look. So
Yeah,
I'm
think
looking
about,
right
think
now
about
like
that. Look at
Yeah.
all that water.
God.
It's gonna be gone. Let alone the fucking land.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you got a doomsday bunker, because you will need it starting in the movie near you.
It says, verse 4. It says, and from the noise and pestilence.
Yeah, the noise of pestilence. They gonna hear that kinetic energy. Boom!
Mm-hmm.
Boom! It's over.
God.
It's gonna take a picture, and it's gonna flash, and you're gonna look like this.
Yeah.
I'm finna show you. They think we playing. I'm finna show you. You gonna look like this, and this gonna be the happy ones of y'all, right? It's gonna burn your skin, like off when they dropped Little Man the Fat Boy, Hiroshima. See how it burnt her eyes out and stuff.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
look,
Yeah.
finished. She finished.
God. Skin gonna be.
And look, go ahead, you got up.
You
You gonna get that too. Get that. How they eyes gonna burn out their sockets and their tongues gonna burn out their mouth.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta put in your phone. KJV. And if you don't get look like this, right? You gonna get done like this. See that? You gonna go up in kinetic energy, baby. 2 Peter 3:1. You going up in the elements. Y'all finna break your ass back down to an element. Think about that. God finna break you down to an element, my boy.
I should burn.
Yeah, your eyes shall burn out their socket, their tongue shall burn out their mouth. The heavy. Y'all was shopping that. You know how video games be like, oh,
Yeah.
smack go, nigga, smack the soul out your ass. Yeah, he gonna burn you up. You finna get burnt up. God day is fire. Flame fire through your ass.
God.
Ooh, that's all you gonna hear. Ooh, welling and gashing and other teeth.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got it.
12. Oh yeah, yep. It says Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, and this shall be the plague.
Okay. See that? This another plague coming. Remember the plague gonna hit Egypt?
Yeah.
Here go another plague. This the final plague.
It says, wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shai will smite all the people
Smite all the people.
that have fought against Jerusalem.
See, everybody that had something to do against the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, you know how you cool with ICE and shit? Your ass in trouble, boy.
Yep. It says, their flesh shall consume away while
See
they
that?
stand.
They flesh shall consume away as you stand, because that kinetic energy from Satan 2 and Moab gonna turn your body back into an element. You ever heard of the periodic table? Well, you finna become a part of the periodic table. Starting with them Edomite, cracker, hunky, redneck devils.
Yep.
Yeah, we talking to you.
Yep.
We talking to Mr. Fudd and shit. Go
Huh.
ahead, you can.
It says, so their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Right, see that? You gonna be standing there, you gonna be looking,
God.
and that kinetic energy from Russia, Satan to that missile is gonna hit you, right? And what's gonna happen when they hit them?
It says, their flesh shall consume away.
See that? So your flesh is gonna melt off your body. And then what's gonna happen? You know they got that, my body. The flesh
Yeah.
gonna melt off your body. Then what's gonna happen?
It says, while they stand upon their feet.
While you standing upon your feet, your flesh gonna melt off your body. And then what's gonna happen?
And their eyes shall consume away in their
And
holes.
then your eyes gonna get burned through the socket, flame on fire. See that? Flame on fire. This is the day of the Lord. Flame on fire, y'all ass. All the people that fought against Jerusalem.
Yep.
See that? You don't want to be no Israelite? Flame on fire. And what else? There's one more.
It says, in their tongues.
And y'all tongues, because y'all always running your goddamn mouth.
Talking shit.
Right. Always talking shit about shit you don't understand.
Yep.
So now.
And don't care to know.
Right. And right. Don't willingly ignorant.
Yep. Yep.
So because you willingly want to be an ignorant ass American, you willingly will stand upon your feet and willingly watch the kinetic Moab hit you, burn you.
You gotta see the flame coming to you.
And it's gonna hit you. Unless your ass 40 feet, 100 feet in the chariot that you don't believe in, flame on fire.
Yep.
That's it.
It says, and their tongue shall consume away in
See
their
that?
mouth.
Their tongue is going to consume away in their mouth.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold
Flame
and silver,
fight.
and silver and apparel in great abundance, and so shall be the plague of the horse and the. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Kind.
It's over. Flame on fire.
Yeah.
So with that, hey, another week. Make sure you read your Bible. Understand who you are, what you're doing, what's the mission. Because everybody else, flame on fire.
Yep.
And with that, shalom.
Shalom. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala, flame on fire.